Welcome to the Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Wednesday, November 30th, 2016, and today in our Tech News Update we have Netflix that is now offering to download shows for later viewing. This is a new feature. It's not available on every movie and every show. It's only on selected shows, but it will apparently expand its list of available shows and movies that you can download. This has been a feature that a lot of people wanted for a long time, and they're now starting to offer it. So basically, that means that you can, for example, if you know you're going somewhere where no internet connection is available, or you don't want to use your maybe your mobile internet connection, well, you'll be able to download these shows into the device and watch them even if you don't have any internet available where you're going. So this is a feature that a lot of people wanted, and of course it's going to be expanded in the next months. Well, if you have an iMac that you bought from December 2012 up to June 2014, it might break at the hinge. Apple says there is an issue where two little plastic rings apparently are not strong enough to hold the weight of the iMac. Basically, if you already had your iMac fixed for this problem, well, you can ask Apple for a refund. They will actually refund you the price of the fix. And of course, if it happens, you can go to any Apple certified service center, and this fix will be free. If it's not free, that means that you're getting probably somebody's not very nice with you, because this is a free fix. They've extended the warranty for this for 5 years on the iMacs because it is a known problem. Well, the Internet Archive is moving to Canada. Well, not moving, it's just making a backup of its archive to Canada for two main reasons. Now, every website I've seen says, hey, because of Trump. Not entirely because of Trump. Yes, that's one of the reasons that they do give, that because of the Trump presidency, they want to make sure that the Internet Archive is backed up somewhere else, so they want to back it up in Canada. But also because of natural disasters. They say that if a natural disaster should hit, well, all that information would be lost. And the Internet Archive is a nice digital archive. And if you don't know what it is, I'll be revisiting this today in one of my videos. So hopefully you will take a look at this precious archive. They are a non-profit organization and are right now trying to raise the millions of dollars needed to move a backup to Canada. Well, Windows 10 cumulative update should arrive soon because yesterday a release preview ring update that brings Windows 10 to 14.393.479 was released. That means that we are about to get a cumulative update, probably with some fixes. Now, there was no log to know exactly what it fixes and what it changes, but it's going to be interesting to see. So today, tomorrow, or Friday, I wouldn't be surprised that we see a release of a cumulative update. And of course, as soon as it's available, I will post a video about it. Well, prepare yourself for ransomware. Once again, Kangaroo ransomware is apparently spreading fast over the Windows PCs. And basically, it is a ransomware that is a little different. Ransomware usually either locks you out and wants to have money, or encrypts your files and wants to get money. Well, this one does both. It encrypts your files and locks you out of your PC, so it's like a double whammy here. And it asks you for money. So, of course, once again, always apply the same rules. There's a lot of ransomware and viruses out there, but if you're careful with what you do, if you update your system all the time, and make sure that you are, careful not clicking anything on the internet that shouldn't be, you should be safe. But this is another danger out there in the hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dangers that are existing on the web, basically. Well, the Google Play Store has changed its algorithm for detecting fake reviews, and it seems that it's actually working really well. Google and many other services are really having a lot of problems with reviews. Why? Because, for example, you do an app, and what you can do is simply ask, tons and tons of your friends to just give it a good review. to make sure that its ranking gets there up there. Well, Google has been attacking this now and say that they are now actually really, really good at detecting fake reviews and warning also users that any fake review that is detected for an app, not only will your app be removed, but your account will be terminated. So it's a pretty big warning here. Well, there's a little something happening right now. It started on Monday where the Deutsche Telekom routers, almost a million routers, were infected with a Mirai malware. And basically, it's a malware that infects routers and modems. So it's really at the beginning of the internet connection for everybody. Now, that of course affected 1 million users in Germany where the internet connection didn't work well. Of course, an update was sent to all of these devices to fix this, but it seems that this is spreading pretty much everywhere around the world. It spreads through devices that are made by Xyxel, Xyxel, and they are, of course, getting infected because of a flaw that exists in these devices. And that once they are infected, well, they could launch denial of service attacks or distributed denial of service attacks around the world. And we've seen an increase in the attacks since this was released. So hopefully the internet service providers and router makers of that use that Xyxel flaw, or that have that flaw, will be updated to make sure that everything is all right. Well, Goo Lagoon Malware compromised 1 million Google accounts. So what's the Goo Lagoon malware? They call it the Goo Lagoon malware because it's a malware that infects Android devices on version 4. So every version 4, is it the ice cream sandwich or Kit Kat or whatever version 4 you have, and version 5 Lollipop are right now affected by this. There's no fix right now. Apparently there is a fix on the works, but for now there's no fix. And basically, Google says that of the 1 million accounts that they've seen compromised, it doesn't seem that there's loss of data. So at least that's a good side. And the way that people get infected, by downloading third-party software outside of the Google Play Store. This is something you can do on the Android device, but it always has a risk. So basically, make sure that you are careful about what you do, and especially if you're on the Android 4 and 5 versions, because this malware actually roots your phone and basically can do whatever it wants, once again, on your Android device. Well, Firefox has a 0-day flaw. It's affecting all users. It's a flaw that attacks the Tor network and Tor browser, basically. So Firefox knows about this flaw. There's no fix yet, but check regularly if you're a Firefox user. This 0-day flaw is really bad, and in the next few days there will probably be a fix released to Firefox. So check your Firefox for updates regularly if you are a Firefox user, to make sure that this fix arrives to your device. And finally, a report. It seems that Samsung might be releasing all the investigation details for the Note 7 problems that they had this year, this December. So we'll actually know exactly what happens. Now, most rumors now seem to pinpoint that they maybe packed too much power in a small battery, but we'll see if the investigation details gives us more information about this. So this was a Tech News Update for Wednesday, November 30th, 2016. If you enjoy our shows, please subscribe, give us thumbs up, and thank you so much for following us on this channel.